Got off work a little bit early today and sick of being trapped by a still jungle. So I got on the old Google web and looked around to see what I could find, and today I am at McCormick's Creek State Park. This is kind of a perfect example of, what we strive to do with the YouTube channel and the website and everything, is encourage people to get outside, and that includes people that live in the city. Like, I'm only an hour and 15 minutes from Indianapolis. I literally got off work about an hour and 25 minutes ago. And now I am here in nature. And we're going to put a good look on Indiana with this one, I got a feeling. Looks like got a waterfall that we can check out and try to do some photography with. And one of the trails is called Wolf Cave Trail. And we can go check out the cave. We're going to do that. And yeah, so we shall see what we can get ourselves into today. Well, we're not going to get any pictures, but this is a really cool place nonetheless. You got to think, for people that live like in Indianapolis, you drive an hour out here and kids swim in the creek and play in the waterfall. Like, that's really cool. I'm going to walk a little bit closer and try to get a little video at least. We did actually get a couple of pictures because we had it clear out a little bit. We had to work for it. Had to get barefoot and get across the creek. Can't zoom any further out. Yeah, this is very cool, man. This is very cool. I'm going to have to get my butt out of here. I've been talking to this guy for a while. And if I'm going to go hike down to the Wolf Cave, I'm going to have to get my booty out of here. All in all, it is... Whoa, shit. Whoops, let's do that again. Take two. All in all, this is super freaking cool. Hour and 15 minutes from Indy. So you people in Indianapolis, get your tails out here and pay your $7 and support your state park. Let's see if we can go find our way to the Wolf Cave Trail. I have walked up to the overlook in an attempt to let my feet air dry. I've got to remember to start carrying a like a hand towel or something in my backpack, but this is a really awesome place. It's really beautiful. Make no mistake, there are snakes in that water, and not just a couple. There were some harrowing moments there for a minute. One was coming after this kid, and I mean, he was on a beeline. His mom's yelling at him, "Don't panic, don't panic." And then the snake abruptly reversed field, went straight at Mama, and Mama panicked. And it was funny. That's all I'm saying. Now hiking back to the car. My feet have sufficiently dried to put my shoes back on. And we're going to go try to get to Wolf Cave before we lose daylight. I did manage to get some good long exposure photos. Just had to wait for little windows of opportunity. And so I'm excited about those. And yeah, we're going to go see if we can do this Wolf Cave thing. Guy down there told me that you can actually walk all the way through it. It's not very long, and that sounds interesting. Now making my way down towards this Wolf Cave area, and now's probably as good a time as any is to squeeze in the different amenities this park has to offer, because we do try to do these as a little bit of review videos, so if people get online and Google to see what they can find out there, they can kind of get an idea. It's a very well kept park, state park in Indiana. They have pavilions, picnic areas, lots of parking, bathrooms, showers, a swimming pool, fishing down at the river. I believe I read that. Lots of hiking trails. The waterfall you've already seen. It's a good sized park with lots of variety and lots of things that you can do. So far, it's already worth my $9 as an out-of-state resident. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna continue our hike here and see if we can find this wolf cave. Well, this trail, very nice, very well maintained, and very peaceful. These are old growth trees, man, they're tall. This is some of my favorite kind of forest. This is what I like at home about our pine trees. They grow tall, the canopy's tall. Late in the afternoon, you get, which this video won't even do justice, but the light spilling in through keyholes through the canopy. It's nice and cool under the canopy, where it's super hot in the parking lot. You get out here, it's cool, it's quiet, it's peaceful. This is the good stuff. And that, I believe, is probably a bit of a sinkhole. Yeah, I bet so, because we got one the other side here, built the trail right through the middle of it. Definitely looks like a sinkhole to me. It's a karst type of terrain feature for all you science nerds and geology nerds out there. See? Told you. Well, I have found Wolf Cave. Talking about twin bridges, and that's what's left of what's a large chamber in the cave, but I don't see any bridges. Perhaps this is one, but I don't know where its twin is. Anyway, the word is you can get all the way through this cave. It gets very tight at the end, and I'm going to disappoint you today. God, it gets tight right there. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm not going to be Josh Gates today for you guys. Sorry. I didn't bring knee pads. Can you imagine crawling on your knees in that? Wow. I wonder if there's a way to come out and go to the other side and see where it comes out. But yeah, so this is another sinkhole situation here behind me, which is given, karst formation, which is giving us access to Wolf Cave. And yeah, it's very cool. But I'm not crawling back in there today. I will say this, might as well tell the legend of Wolf Cave. Apparently wolves used to live in Indiana, and on the sign there it tells a little story about a young girl who was carrying, I think, eggs and butter home, and some wolves came out of this cave behind me, started to chase her, and she threw the eggs and the butter in her gloves apparently to distract them and made it home safely. It's just a blurb. That's all the story I have. Well, that was pretty cool. And only about 5:30 my time. Probably take me about 10 minutes to hike out here. And we'll look at the map and see if there's anything else we can check out before it gets too dark. Know this, I may not be able to pull this picture off with my limited knowledge of photography. But this is pretty. And I know the camera's not doing it justice. I can tell by looking right now at it. But with the naked eye, that's a beautiful scene. I had to come over here and check out the inn. This is the Canyon Inn. And I'm glad that I did. This is a really cool building. I read on the side there that it was originally a sanitarium, and when the mineral water healing craze dried up, that all these things went out of business, and they converted this into this inn. And this is a very cool place. Went inside, it's got all the basic amenities, got a restaurant that I did not try out, and a gift shop, and very friendly people. And on top of that, it's a sign of the century we're in. Thank you. Very nice man there waiting for me to do my video before walking in front of me. There's still good people left in the world. But sign of the century we're in, there's 3 Tesla charging stations right here in the main parking lot of the Canyon Inn. So that's pretty cool. So that is going to wrap it up for me here today. There are many more trails I could hike. There are a lot of trails to hike, and the ones that I went on, I hit the high points, were very beautiful. I would expect no less out of the rest, but I just ran out of daylight, given that I have an hour drive back and I have to get up for work in the morning. But Indianans, you've got a very nice park here with tons of cool things to do. I talked about, covered, or pointed a camera at most of them. So you guys need to get out and pay your $7 and support your park system and get out and do your thing. I'm on my way to find something to eat because I am absolutely starving right now. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like it, please share it, and most importantly, subscribe. That means a lot to me. It helps out more than you know. And to steal a pop culture descriptor from my teenage years, we'll catch you on the flippity flop. We here at Studio 119 would like to remind all of you out there listening, wherever you might be, that though the hill might be steep and the trail be rocky, the mountaintop awaits. Carry on.